Now, the question that has been put to you, Chidi Lloyd, is what do we do from here on?
Well, the basic problem is that the problem of the legislature in Rivers State is not an internal problem. There are problems that are induced from outside. As colleagues, we have no business, we have no issues among ourselves. The problems we all know, people are shying away from naming the problems. These are externally induced problems that nearly led to the death of people on the 9th of July. So they are not issues, they are not legislative issues as it were. These are people from outside inducing the problem for their own personal political gain. So except those issues are addressed, you continue to have the kind of
okay, Chidi Lloyd, who do you expect to address the issues, and what are the specific issues? What are the specific issues?
To use the legislature to see how they can scuttle governance in Rivers State. And those who, of course, those who are in majority but do not possess power. We are in majority but do not possess power because we do not control the police. That is why it is not feeling as if 5 people are now more than 25 or so people. It is absurd that at this point in time in the history of this country, we are still talking about 5 and 20. If we even talk about 5 and 10, is there no difference between 5 and 10? Then we are not talking about 5 and 25. And people are giving it prominence. Radio houses are carrying it. A group of people are saying they are doing that. So it is not a good thing in this state that the state are sensitive and this kind of problem, and people are not talking.
Sorry, I was just going to interject very quickly there to say that because we have to wrap up, we need to find out from you, what is your plan or the plan of your group now? Kelechi Nwoguz mentioned that it seems you do want to sit on Monday or Tuesday. Is that your plan? And if that is the case, what do you want to do on Monday, Tuesday?
With people, I would want to restrain myself to mentioning that name you just mentioned. I do not want to mention those because if things were done properly, legislators would have been properly scrutinized by their constituency before they are elected. So I do not want to join issues with human beings. Let us talk about ideas. So like I told you, the only thing is that those political dramatic personnel who are outside, who are interested in Rivers State, should be pleaded with to leave this state alone. Until that is settled, we will continue to have this situation. We are told that until the rotten truth is proved.
Okay, are you sitting on Monday or Tuesday? Is there any such plan? Do you have a plan to sit on Monday or Tuesday?
It is the speaker. When people do this, I shudder. The speaker of the University House of Assembly, Right Honorable already has a court order where the court has already given him an order that he is the only one that can reconvene the house. And not any of these people who are jogging up and down and looking for cheap popularity. There is already a court pronouncement that it is only Otele Amake or his deputy, the Honorable Ray Ikwande, that can reconvene the house. These are decisions of the High Court in Port Harcourt. So who else? I hear that party agents or party servers are issuing statements on when the assembly will reconvene. I mean,
so is the speaker planning to have a session anytime soon? That's the question. I'd like to know. Is the speaker planning to have a session of the House anytime soon? Anytime soon. It seems we've lost Chidi Lloyd there.
Hello, I should let not be lost.
Okay, yeah. The question, the final question is: are you sitting anytime soon? And what are you looking to discuss?
The Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Daniel Amakri, that will communicate to his members a day of sitting and no other authority. And you people should recall that the Honorable Justice Lebekora Eyaye had already said that no other authority should intervene in issues of the legislature. These are decisions of the High Court. So why are party people issuing statements as to when the Rivers House of Assembly will reconvene? Those are the interests that I tell you. After all, these so-called enemies now, 5 and 25, we have worked in that assembly for 2 years now. Where did these hates come from? Where did these hates suddenly come from?
Okay, we'll have to leave it there, Chidi Lloyd, because we have to wrap up now. We have to leave it there. Thank you very much, Chidi Lloyd, member, Rivers State House of Assembly. Thank you. We have your final word now.
About the leadership. I think, you know, the Bible is so clear. It says any house that divided against itself cannot stand.
True.
I expect that the governor of Rivers State, who is actually the main person behind all of this crisis, you know, I do not see any distance between him and the president of this country, if that is the issue. And I think he should humble himself. I'm surprised that even his Catholic priests, those people, the churches where he go to worship, nobody has called him to order.
But you would know that, would you?
If they have done that and he did not listen, then something is wrong. He should go to his brother. Jonathan is his brother. They should sit down. I think they can resolve this matter within 20-30 minutes. What is this all about that they're disturbing the entire nation? Amechi and Jonathan are brothers. They can resolve their differences within an hour. What is it that individual interests will not supersede the entire, you know? So it's just the way I'm looking at it. I'm angry. I've written an article on this matter, and I think, you know, like somebody before we came into the studio, somebody said that in African and in Nigerian culture, we respect elders. Jonathan occupies a higher office. Though if you were Jonathan, I could still condescend. And the most important thing is to achieve peace. But since Jonathan has not been able to say, okay, let's sit together as brother and resolve this thing, I think Amechi should humble himself and go and meet his brother. Let's stop dividing, partitioning the party, partitioning the state, partitioning Nigeria, creating tension. We have not even reached 2015. People are trying to die today. What will happen when we get to 2015? So they will all commit suicide.
Okay, thank you on that note.
My worry basically is that in all of this, the people of Rivers are the losers. The two factions, whether admitted or not, are not doing this to off the interest of the Rivers, to better their lot. They are just the losers. It's unfortunate that the other guy that spoke was saying that there are no factions at a point. Later he said the other faction, and the two of them, it was so bad that
know the meaning of
factions. Yeah, the two of them could not tell us the way forward. It's unfortunate, and like Randall said, if you tell the president to calm down and call Amechi together one-on-one behind closed doors, they resolve this thing and we can move forward. You and I can remember how it all started. Why? Because Amechi wants to be the vice president and blah 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 blah. But that should not be enough reason to decimate a community and destroy the border that has been existing since.
Okay, thank you very much.
I think unfortunately I will take a clear departure from the two submissions, and for me it's about the issue of good governance, it's about the issue of the rule of law. And when we're talking about good governance, separation of power and offices, there's nothing about the superior and the inferior in this case. The president has no business in Rivers State's local politics. He has no business in what happens in the State House of Assembly. And tracing the crisis of the Rivers State House of Assembly to near the issue of Amishi being vice president means that we're losing a sense of the history. The crisis started from when the First Lady visited Rivers State, Okrika to be precise, and there was that issue about land grabbing, land takeover, and there was a snatch of microphone. That was when the whole world knew that there was a crack between the presidency and then the Rivers State. And then the governor had to leave the forum and went to sit in the bus. For us, it is not, because we need to separate it and state it as it is. It is not about fighting on the issue of principle of governance or the issue of the separation of power. It's about selfish interest. It's about ego. And when you want to ask yourself, why in Rivers State? Why is the presidency breathing over the neck of the people in Rivers State.
But the president has clearly stated on a number of occasions he has no vested interest in
the president is saying that, and we're seeing the first lady having a running battle. We are seeing a minister under the president leading a battle against a state. Wike is not disclaiming that. The party as PDP is also not disclaiming that. Both at the federal and the national and the state level.
All right, and
the father of law all is the president. So the president has an immense control in putting all these issues under control. Okay. And that is what he needs to do.
We're hoping that the president is watching and will try to help to resolve the issues. Thank you very much, Lanraju Suraj, Chairman, Civil Society Network Against Corruption. And of course, we say thank you to you, Dr. Martin Zwayang, President, Leadership Watch, and also Mr. Oladede Ario, Security. You said I'm going to have to pay. So that I don't want to make that pay. Thank you very much. And also thanks to both Chidi Lloyd and Kelechi Nwogu, who joined us by telephone from Port Harcourt this morning.